Welcome to Three Beers and a Topic. This is the show where I just sit down with my good buddy Dan and my brother Andy, and we each have a beer. What? You're not a good buddy.
I felt like that was a little insulting.
I felt that was kind of like with my great friend and Andy.
And Andy.
We just talk about whatever we want to talk about. We're trying out a new beer. Today, as a way to prevent ourselves from wasting beer, we're going to have Dan read off everything in the sampler pack, and we're going to grab a beer entirely based on the name this time.
Yes.
This actually may be a fun game we do in general. I'll just get like 10
I
different
actually
names.
kind of like it.
So for next time, I'm gonna throw this out here now. You peel off all the labels beforehand, and we just have to pick a beer.
Just pick a bottle
Just
and
pick
hope.
a bottle and go for the best.
I actually like that idea.
The only downside with that one is we'll never be able to promote any beers because we won't know what we're drinking.
We'd be able to promote them. We just wouldn't know which would be
we were
the one we're
promoting.
promoting.
Yeah. All right, sorry, keep going.
And today we're going to talk about, I looked up Colorado ghost stories. Because it's right around Halloween by the time this goes live.
Spooky.
Okay, Dan, so give us the names of
beers
every...
and a
So what
spooky
you bought...
story.
What did you buy, Dan?
I just named the episode for the record. I bought... This is from the Sierra Nevada Brewery. It is a sampler, so you will be seeing this. This is a two-parter because this has 6 different beers. So we'll have 3 this week and then 3 next week.
Ah, that makes sense.
So these are the names of the different beers.
All right, hit me.
I'm kind of cheating so I can read the side there.
Ben's like, I'm prepping.
I am.
We
We should
have
have found spooky.
Hop Solo, Hellas in the Tropic, Pale Ale. Bet you can't guess what that is.
Oddly enough, it's a lager.
Tropical Torpedo, Ruthless, and Sidecar.
I'm going with the Ruthless.
You want it Ruthless?
That sounds like a me, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Doesn't it?
Ben's like, I'm ruthless, right?
So far, I feel like I made a good choice.
Nope.
So the Ruthless is... I did not.
Yeah.
It's a rye IPA.
You gotta stick to it.
It's going to be Ruthless with me.
This is the benefits of me buying them. I know what I'm getting into.
So we're doing it to you next time, so you don't know.
What
Oh,
are my,
no, I don't
What
have
are
to
my
get
other
the beer.
options? Sorry, repeat.
All right, so now your options with Ruthless off the table.
Sure, off the table.
You've
right
got
on
Sidecar,
right.
Tropical Torpedo,
Sure.
Pale Ale,
Uh-huh.
Hellas in the Tropic,
Of course.
and Hop Solo.
That sounds like a you right there.
It does.
But I'm assuming it's a very hoppy beer.
I would assume.
You going to gamble with it?
I don't want to. I'm going
Too
sidecar.
late.
Sidecar?
So do you want Sidecar?
I go in sidecar.
Okay.
So what is that leaving you with, Dan?
Hold on. Where's Sidecar?
Because I know Dan well enough. I got a feeling Sidecar was the one he was going to
It's
drink.
an orange IPA.
It was-
Oh, definitely not the Sidecar.
No, I'm going with the Pale Ale.
It's like, I'm going easy.
Oh, God.
All right, let's crack it.
I'm going to vomit it and not from being drunk. Man.
And we have to drink the entire thing, or we call quits. And next time, it gets worse for you.
Except if you don't drink at all, it stays in the stein until it's done.
Take your initial sip in the bottle, because the Steins can't hold the whole bottle anyway. Oh, we're not going to cheers, Dan, to this particular episode.
Cheers.
To our new beer concept, 90 episodes in.
Ah, yes, I picked a good one.
Oh, this actually is not that bad. I'll take this. I don't think Andy's as happy with his as we are with ours.
Sucker. Also, mine can definitely hold a full bottle of this.
Beer Guy, one of our freaking viewers on our Twitch channel, because we do stream this live right after Comics Experiment on
Yes, we
Thursdays,
do.
2 p.m. Eastern. We have Steins now.
We do. They're fantastic. And don't hit the table too hard.
Oh, right. My bad. I apologize to all listeners.
I love the Steins, but at the same time, it is such a challenge drinking out of the Steins.
You're doing it wrong. I'll show
It
you.
is. It is.
You're both doing it wrong.
Yeah, show me how to do it,
All right,
Andy.
hold on. Let me,
With your beer.
Wait, hold on. I gotta.
If you can't finish spicy wings and beer next week. Oh, if you can't finish your beer.
So show me how you're doing it.
Me?
Yeah, how you guys are
I have my
drinking.
thumb
at it.
there, and then a...
Yeah. See, that's your problem right there. All right. What you got to do is, right, you tip, you go straight up.
So I was a little too angled.
Yeah, you see. Otherwise, you're gonna hit yourself.
Yeah.
You go straight. This way, you also get the beer faster.
That's the downside to the Steins. We
know,
definitely
the-
consume beer much faster than the bottle.
Little did you know, the real reason that these are on here are so that when you're drinking it, it keeps your hair out of your beer.
Is that a problem for you? Your hair is in your beer?
No, but back in the Stein days,
When you had long Viking
they
hair.
had long Viking hair.
You know, Vikings were actually well groomed. Most people don't know that.
I know. That's why I'm going for my
That's not-
metrosexual.
no, that's-
yeah. No,
no,
I'm being a
that's-
Viking. It's totally Viking look.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you're pulling
I'm gonna
off the
start rating
techno
it.
Viking.
Oh yeah, I'm going with him. Yeah.
Have you seen that guy?
I have, yes.
I love those.
Welcome to Pro Tips with Andy. All right, so our first ghost story in Colorado, actually down the street from our house,
Is my house.
Bald Pat in
Oh.
Estes Park.
I was like, how close down the road?
Oddly enough,
Dan's house.
so in Estes Park, which we live about 45 minutes away from.
Ish.
45 to an hour, yeah.
Yeah. Bald
Depends
Pat.
on how fast you're
We've
driving.
been there
and
quite often. You can go to my
how
Instagram.
much you
and see
care
photos.
about your life on the mountain. It all depends.
Bald Pat Inn, nestled alongside the mountainside of an elevation of 9,000 feet near the Rocky Mountain National Park, has been serving guests for more than 100 years. Today, it is said to be haunted. Gordon and Ethel Mace, who were newlyweds at the time, homesteaded the property in Estes Park and built a classic log cabin in 1911. To supplement their income, they built several small tourist cabins, which proved to be a huge success. They began to make plans to build a larger lodging facility in 1917, and they opened up Bald Pat Inn. This is the history on the inn. I want to know what.
Why is it haunted?
Yeah.
Who haunts it?
They named the inn after a fictional inn and a mystery novel where regular guests were given their own keys to the building. The Maces practiced this tradition until World War I, when the cost of metal rose so steeply they could no longer afford to give away keys.
And the keys were made out of human bones.
When this happened, their loyal guests started a custom of bringing a key with them to leave at the inn, which started the famous key room, which holds over 20,000 keys.
Oh, I want to go in there.
Yeah. Let's go. Just after this is over, we'll drive
Let's
up
just
there.
go in a room with a lot of keys.
How much have you drank already?
I don't know, but that weirdly sounds enjoyable. Pretty sure that's in Harry Potter, actually.
Keys from Westminster Abbey, Mozart's wine cellar, the Pentagon, and even Frankenstein's castle adorn the room. Today, both Ethel and
pronounced
Gordon reportedly
Frankenstein.
continue to stay at their old inn in spiritual fashion. Staff and guests state that Ethel has haunted her old room for years and particularly likes spending time in the key room.
I say, but she doesn't sound like she's like evil haunting it. She's just like a sweet old woman who's haunting it. Oh dear,
Here's some cookies.
Oh, we've got some Otis Meyer cookies freshly baked for our guests.
Is that product placement?
But
What was
there's actually no cookies there.
Oh, ghost
That would be pretty
cookies.
scary.
Yeah.
She also likes to sit in a winged backed rocker before the fireplace that is now located in the storage room. Her feet up, she is said to sit in the rocker reading the Bible. Evidently,
This is the worst ghost ever.
Yeah. I thought we were doing scary stuff.
it's haunted places near us.
This isn't haunted.
Haunted
This
by a
is
sweet old woman.
this is pleasantly occupied.
yeah.
It's haunted. I mean, no one said every haunting has to be like,
I
the
did.
Ring.
I did just now.
You want to go see this ghost in because she's friendly?
She gives me cookies.
She's gonna start reading me Bible stories. I'm gonna run away in fear.
I like our Twitch chat. She also knits.
Ooh, I darned you some socks.
You see a cross stitch on the wall. It goes, ooh.
All right, we got the haunted Bar Lake of Colorado. Very recently, we lived in a house in northern Colorado by Bar Lake, about
It's
20
haunted by
miles.
a well-meaning park ranger.
Tries to help it.
Is that all of Colorado's hauntings? Just
Just a bunch
Colorado's
of nice
just
people.
very friendly, helpful individuals going, you know what, I wanted to make sure you weren't cold. I put your blankets over you. Don't worry about it.
the homes are very old, and everyone has at least one story of something strange happening in or around their home. We've all shared stories of how mysteriously things get moved or how sometimes sense a presence in our homes. These are all the things that I've learned to ignore over the years. That is until this morning. Though we have already moved, I've been going back to the house on Bar Lake to do some cleaning before everything was final. This morning, I was there, alone. At first, all I heard is the unusual, strange noises that the house has always made. But my cat kept acting really odd. She was standing atop the stairs, looking down into the basement with her hair standing on end.
And then she opened the scary door. The way you were saying that sounded like you were starting an episode.
I kept telling myself that she was just acting frisky. I guess in hopes that I would feel better.
Who talks like that?
This author.
Oh, fair enough.
In front...
Cecilia.
Cecilia.
Stupid Cecilia.
In the front hall, there's a small bathroom where I began to mop the floor. And as I was leaning into the bathroom from the hallway, something or someone hit me hard on the back. Oh, it felt as though a fist had slammed into my back. There's an exclamation point there. When I spun around, nothing was there.
What?
I looked all around the area. Oh, man, it's like a ghost hit me in the face. I looked all around the area to see if something had fallen on me, but there was nothing. There couldn't have been anything to fall, as everything had already been moved. In the meantime, my cat was at the end of the hallway, their hair standing on end and hissing. Then she took off running. Needless to say, I immediately left the house. Did she leave the cat? Why was the cat in this empty house?
Listen.
Was there even a cat?
Oh, but the cat's been dead for 10 years.
I have many stories that tell the old place, but I've never been physically touched by them. I personally feel that there are 3 spirits in the house, including an old man, a woman in her 20s, and a young girl. How did she go from like a hit in the back to I have found 3 spirits in my house?
Yeah.
You ever
So I
seen a
got
house on
slightly
Haunted Hill?
nudged. So there's a full family of 3 children, 8 fathers, and 1 wife.
It's like the Haunted
Reverse
Hill
Mormons.
house, except less murder.
Yeah.
Mostly just people nudge you.
I'd give it a week.
Older man, woman in 20s, and a young girl. It's a family that people have actually seen. For whatever the reason, I feel the old man is the one that hit me today. My back is still red and very warm where I felt the fist, but there is no bruise. I'm not sure why they would hit me, but I wanted to tell that story. Submitted by Cecilia, October 2005.
Cecilia,
Okay.
were you drunk? Be honest.
Oh, Cecilia.
Okay, the Brown Palace. The
Okay.
Brown Palace Hotel.
The
See,
haunted
it
one.
actually was just the Palace Hotel, but after it got haunted, they had to go, oh, no, it's a little too
Thank you
haunted.
for figuring
It's
it-
the Brown Haunted Hotel.
This rye IPA, I'm actually really liking it. Ha-ha! I'm ruthless.
The fact that you had to say that means you're not.
At least I don't have orange.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Not good.
I like our new plan. I get a feeling every week Andy's going to get screwed over because we pick out the beer.
You can get the beer
I'm gonna
next
bring
time.
my own.
I'll take this one.
And he goes, man, this is really good, guys.
I'm like doing shots.
Yeah.
Okay, the haunted Brown Palace Hotel, Denver, Colorado. For more than a century, the Brown Palace Hotel has been setting the standard for luxurious accommodations in Denver. Not only is the place steeped in history while modernized for today's travelers, it's also said to play
gonna be
host
okay?
to several other era spirits. I'll be fine. The beer's not that. How long is
It's not good.
If you don't finish it, you get spicy wings next week.
How spicy?
Oh, that's his packaged. I thought it was like one of the expiration dates of 5/1/19. And I was a little concerned, but it's packaged.
Beer never goes
I
bad.
got your package.
Anyway, opened in 1892 by Henry Cords Brown, the hotel has never closed, not even for a day, though it has undergone numerous renovations throughout the years. Brown originally left his Ohio home in 1960, planning on striking it rich in California.
And he got almost there.
I know. However, as his family passed through Denver, his wife liked it so much, she reportedly said to him, "Mr. Brown, thou may pass on to California, if such be thy wish, I shall remain here."
Oddly enough, that's how me and my wife speak to each other.
Give me an example, Andy.
Mrs. Potter, if thou don't wash thy dishes.
Oh, this is where we're going with this. Huh?
I don't know. I got nothing. I don't really know where to go with
Safe,
this
safe.
joke. Yeah,
Play,
yeah, yeah.
safe play there.
Yeah.
Brown originally left his Ohio home in 1860. Oh, yeah, we did that part. Making Denver their home, the Browns soon homesteaded 160 acres on what would later become known as Capitol Hill. A shrewd businessman, Brown developed the acreage into the most influential neighborhood in the city, where the wealthy began to build a what is that, Andy?
Wait.
Palatine.
Palatial.
Palatial? Palatial brownstone mansions up and down Grant and Sherman streets. Henry made a fortune from his real estate development. However, the economic panic of 1877 nearly destroyed him. He was forced to sell his palatial estate to Horace Tabor for $50,000. That's all it is. I want to buy a mansion up there.
Not now.
Oh,
Man, yeah, that was a lot of money.
yeah.
Just go back to what, 1860?
Yeah, just
Okay.
time travel, dude.
No, that's
Yeah.
how you get rich these days. But the enterprising Brown soon recovered his fortune, and by 1880 was worth nearly $5 million. Making him one of the wealthiest men in Colorado. When the Windsor Hotel, one of Denver's most elegant at the time, where do we get to the haunted part?
You're reading
You're
the whole
the one that found
backstory
all
of
of these.
Denver. Yeah, you're
Holy
swear,
shit, this is
Your
long.
haunted stories are
I
terrible.
swear we're
I
reading
know-
like an online like cooking recipe where we're learning about their entire life story
Yes,
before we
yes.
actually
Let
get
me
to
tell
the
you-
recipe.
Let me tell you why we made this chicken salad.
Well,
Okay,
back
I'm
in
skipping.
1802, we bought a house for $50,000.
Okay, so dude, this all goes to the opening of the hotel in 1892.
It doesn't even mention that.
Oh my
it's
God, they
haunted.
time
No.
traveled and went back in time and opened the hotel? No wonder it's haunted.
I'm looking to see where the haunting started.
The haunting started on this website.
Okay, okay, here we go. Over the years, the fabulous hotel has seen hundreds of celebrity guests,
hit
from
me.
presidents to rock stars, and has a wealth of stories ranging from prohibition
I'm going to
raids
start hitting back.
to champion
There
bulls
it
that have been
is.
displayed
I'll hit
in
back
this
too.
lobby. The birth of the Denver Broncos to, you got it, ghosts. Guys, not even joking. This is like 2 pages into the story that it said ghosts.
By the way, ghosts.
One old legend is that the Denver socialite who once lived in room 904 from 1940 to 1955. Later, when the hotel began to offer tours, the story of her life and heartbreak over a lost love was told to visitors. Strangely, the switchboard suddenly began to receive calls from 904.
Oh, I thought you were going to say from inside the house.
Well, that's,
Well, inside the hotel.
but this was impossible,
The
as
call is
as
coming
at
from
the
inside
time
the bathroom.
the room was undergoing renovation and had no furnishing, lights, carpet, or telephone lines. Before long, the story was eliminated from the tour, and the telephone calls from room 904 stopped coming.
It was the ghost complaining. People keep coming in my room. Pissing me off.
The main hotel's dining room, called Ellington's today, is once known as the San Marco room, where big bands played, and later the San Marco Strings entertained the hotel's guests. One night, after an employee heard strange sounds coming from the room, he walked in to find a formally dressed string quartet practicing their music. Stunned, he said to them, "You're not supposed to be here," only to hear the nonchalant reply, "Oh, don't worry about us. We live here."
Oh, I thought they were going to. We're not here. Ooh.
Another
I only
employee-
assume ghosts say ooh after everything they say.
is,
Right?
Another employee encountered the apparition of a man dressed in an old-fashioned train conductor's uniform. Appearing for just a moment, he then disappeared through the wall. The
It's
spirit,
just a crazy dude.
the spirit was seen at the current location of the airline ticket office, which once housed the railroad ticket office. Other reports include the frequent sighting of a uniformed waiter who is spied in the service elevator, cheerful children who are known to gallop in the hallways, and a baby's cries can often be heard in the boiler room.
That's not good. That's probably the creepiest of those.
Yeah.
I feel like that's definitely not the place a baby should be,
No.
even
you
if
gonna call?
alive.
So you guys want to go
Baby
stay in the
Buster.
Brown Hotel?
Oh,
Baby Buster.
Do you guys want to go stay in the Brown Hotel?
Sure.
No.
Dan will go with us on these journeys.
I'll go.
No.
Be right, armed with
All right,
my
all
rock
right.
salt shotgun, though.
So we got
Wait.
we got a little time left.
I was gonna say the last thing I'm gonna do.
Before we
I'm gonna see
read-
if the Stanley's even on here. The one.
Oh,
with-
it is. It's
There
right
it
there.
is.
I was gonna say we should tell a quick story of our own of a.
no, we're gonna do that next week for actual Halloween because this next episode is on actual Halloween.
Plot twist, I pee on myself. Stay tuned. And not wet my pants.
What?
Stay tuned.
Wait, hold on. Go back. So you pee on yourself,
I'll tell you next week.
but not wet your pants. Were you nude?
Tune
And we'll
in
tell the
next week.
story of room 418. Oh, I'll just tell the room of 418. So the hauntings in Stanley, we got 418 is one of the most haunted locations.
It'd be awesome. It was 1408.
I know. No, 407
Okay.
Anyway, cleaning crews report having heard strange noises in the room. So the Stanley is a hotel up at Estes Park. We've actually gone to it quite a few times.
It
It's
is
not toured it.
notably.
Yes, I wanna actually stay there.
notably the most haunted, one of the most haunted hotels in the States.
Yes, supposedly. I mean,
It is very much known for it. I have been on multiple tours there, and I can say, yes, there is probably something up there.
And it was the inspiration for the Stephen King novel.
No,
Yes.
I thought they filmed the TV show version there or something.
No,
it was the inspiration.
He stayed there
Yes.
and wrote the novel based off his experience.
He wrote the novel off of his experience there. They made the movie. He was like, that's a piece of shit. I'm going to make a TV show at the actual hotel.
That is true.
And that's where they
okay,
actually made
okay.
Yes.
I like the TV
And
show version.
soon,
Now I'm gonna watch the
there's
TV
a
show.
sequel coming out called Doctor Sleep.
How does that actually link? I've never read Doctor
It's
Sleep.
the son. It's him as an adult.
And he goes back, I assume.
And it all happens again.
there-
and they
he
just
doesn't-
reuse footage.
No, it's not. It's not about the hotel, but yes, he does go back.
Okay. Cleaning crews have reported having heard many strange noises from 418. Wow. As well as seeing
hitting him
impressions on the bed when the room was empty.
Sure.
When guests stay in the room, they've often reported having heard children playing in the hallway at night. One couple reportedly
That's actually more
checked-
scary to me than
Yeah.
anything else. Just children.
One
in
couple
general.
reportedly checked out of the hotel
them.
very early in the morning, complaining that the children in the hallway kept them up all night. However, there was no children booked in the hotel at the time. There's also been many reports of guests having haunted activities in rooms 217 and 401. Tour guides tell a story of a ghost of a small child that has been seen by many staff members in various areas of the old hotel. Reportedly, Stephen King also saw the child who was calling out to his nanny on the second floor. Other past employees report footsteps and apparitions seen throughout the building. And for
No.
1,000 subs, we'll stay there.
I'll stay there for 0 subs.
No, don't do. We need the money.
Oh, for 1,000 subs.
Andy doesn't understand how our job works.
Yeah, but I just want to stay at the Stanley Hotel
We're going
Is
to
that me? No.
for 10 subs.
10 subs.
For half a sub.
Half a sub. For
Preferably like a
1,000
6-inch.
subs. I'm a terrified person, so for 2,000
Are you scared?
subs,
Do you get scared easy?
I get scared so easy. You have no idea.
Really? I did
No,
not know that.
not
For a
even.
guy who likes
I was
Halloween.
going to
Not
say.
even a tiny
Oh,
bit.
okay.
I thought that was me.
Yeah, no.
Well, next week we're going to do our personal stories and go through some more of these and have a lot of fun with it. Thank you guys for watching today, and we'll see you in the next 3 Beers and a Topic. I finished mine. Did you finish yours?
I did finish mine.
Andy?
Yeah, finish mine.
Oh, wow, he did. Okay, I guess,
It was,
I guess no one
it
gets
was
stuck with
awful.
I guess
Gently,
Ah.
Yeah,
Let us gently
touch our tips.
see you guys.
And we'll see you in the next 3 Beers and a Topic right here at the Benny Potter channel, which has a big revamp coming soon. Talk about that next time. Bye.
Ooh.